mama do that?
I mean, they did our toes even when we have socks on, which is most of the time.
Freaky motherfuckers. Y'all ain't like don't nobody know y'all fucking
gross.
freaky as fuck.
Niggas
Y'all
putting our goddamn videos in a goddamn playlist about feet.
and podiatry. Y'all are fucking
y'all trying to
weird.
tell us that something is wrong with the shape of our feet or something? Like,
No,
let
they
me know
freaky.
something wrong with my
I
damn
heard
feet.
that the same motherfuckers who got a foot fetish
Are usually podiatrists.
no, are usually serial killers.
It's a correlation.
Yeah, it triggers the same dopamine rush in their brain as it does with some
I kind of hate that.
serial killers.
I kind of hate
I feel like if you watch me, you're a serial killer. I watch serial killers. It would only be fair for serial killer watch. How y'all doing? Don't murder me. That would be nice.
Welcome to another episode of Jaded and Evolving. I am one of your hosts. This is Natty.
What's up? I'm Big Mama. Welcome back to another episode.
Mama.
Niggers. Hi, y'all. Sorry, like we a little I don't want to say somber. We're not somber. We just been busy. We've been doing a lot the past 2 days.
We was working.
Yeah, we worked until maybe like 11 o'clock last night. And then the night before that, we were just kind of like up, working on some stuff, drinking, having us a good time. And then we got up, went to the gym this morning.
Yeah.
And we just been kind of like up, trying to rest, but up at the same time. And so energy it's not low. We just chilling for real. Like niggas is just calm. We feel good. We hope y'all feel good. Welcome back to another episode. Get your drink, get your smoke, get you something. We've been doing a lot of Faded and Evolving episodes. We really hope that you liked the last episode that came out. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe so that we can get all the support we need. We need to get on the charts. Only way that we're going to be able to quit these 9-to-5s is if y'all free us from the shackles of employment.
Shackles almighty, so I can dance.
Murray.
I just want to praise her. I just want to praise her.
Yeah. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that y'all get y'all tickets for AFRAM After Dark. That is coming up on June 21st. If you are going to AFRAM, and we know y'all don't want to go in the house just yet, slide over here to SMG Studios where we're going to be doing a kickback. $35 get you VIP access all night with an open bar. $25 get you access to the event and get your first 2 drinks. Yeah, your first 2 drinks are on the house with your $25 ticket. $35 ticket, you get to park right out front. You ain't got to look for parking. So make sure you guys stop by AFRAM After Dark. We have a Neo Soul playlist, couple light bites. It's going to be a good time. We just know y'all niggas not trying to go in the house because we not trying to go in the house.
It's a great time. And we got air conditioning here.
Yeah.
It's usually hot that day. So you can like cool on down and chill, mosey. You know?
But go home and wash your ass first because y'all going to be out there sweating in Drill Park. Don't nobody want to smell that.
Or use some wipes on that butt.
Yeah, get that ass. Get right in between them ass cheeks, smelling like a swamp. And before you bring your ass to Create Nick, make sure you wash your ass too, because don't nobody want to be at the park with you all day, having a good time, parlaying, doing everything we're going to be doing, and you smelling like 10 pounds of bounce that ass. Okay? So,
I feel like you're around your people. You should know that somebody's going to be like, it smells like cheesesteaks out here. Right when
now,
you
it's always somebody who a little bit musty, and that's fine. It's always 1 or 2 or 3 or 7, depending on how many people you got in the function. But we just want to ensure that before you get to any of our events that you go ahead, get up under them pits, get them crevices. If you're a plus size person, get up under that belly, make sure that, you don't stink. That's important. Cleanliness is next to godliness, they say. So when your hygiene is bad, I'm going to assume you a demon. And that's about really all it boils down to. I hope y'all having a good week. I hope that y'all are being loved. I hope you guys are being fucked correctly. I hope that all the money in your bank account is all the money that you want to be there. I hope the next time you look in that bitch, it's some more money in there than the last time you looked in that hoe. Yeah, I hope that if you're looking for a partner, that you find the perfect person for you. Somebody who you can tolerate and somebody who can tolerate you. Amen. Amen. I hope that everything works out in your favor this week. And I hope that you just continue to have a blessed quarter too. I'm going to start wishing positivity upon the year because I feel like I be beating y'all the fuck up sometimes, but y'all be deserving it.
So we'll give them affirmation and then beat them the fuck up afterwards.
Yep.
And then end them off with another affirmation because that's layers.
That's an affirmative sandwich.
That's how that works, yeah.
And y'all deserve it.
Every single part.
Every part. How you been, friend?
I've been here.
Yeah.
I think this week was This was a long week, right?
No, this was a short week. We had it off Monday.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so this was a short week, and time went by so fast. And yeah,
kind of a blur.
Yes, it was definitely a blur. It was good though. I didn't really have much to do at work, so I was chilling there.
Yeah, I feel
working on shit.
I feel like the school year is kind of winding down, so there's a little bit.
It's only
less
10
for y'all
days.
to do. Damn.
By the time this comes out, it'll be
12 days left.
8.
Wow.
8 days left.
Damn. I'm so glad I put my kid in camp because I couldn't imagine. Y'all be in the house with your kid all summer long. They'll be having shit to do. Baby just be looking at you. You looking at the
eating
baby.
up all the food, and then you yelling at them when you come
The
in.
way that kids eat snacks in the summer need to be like it really needs to be studied.
They be eating snacks like that outside of school. I mean, when school is in. So
but now they home all day.
It's more access.
Goodness gracious, my God,
my lord.
My child is in camp, so I don't have none of that to worry about. This week has not been it hasn't been crazy. This was a really uneventful week for me, thank God. This is the first week that I think I've been able to fully focus on the things that I said I was going to focus on. And so administratively, I got a gang of shit done. Very proud of myself about that because it was things that I know that I needed to check off in my personal life, appointment schedule, things like that. And then everything we needed to travel, all the stuff we got going on and coming up. So I was just glad that everything worked out. Schedules worked out, things are cleared up. By the time this comes out, my little sister will have graduated high school. So congratulations to my baby.
Congratulations to you, girl.
I don't know when you get so fucking old. She's gonna be 18 in like 3 months. Y'all pray for my fucking sanity. Y'all pray for my sanity.
She gonna be doing the same shit.
But she's gonna be farther away. She thinking about going to school out of state.
That's fair. I would too.
And I'm trying to encourage her to spread your wings, but don't spread them too fucking far. What is you doing? You feel me? Like, if you are an older sister and there's a gap in between you and your little sister, I'm getting ready to be 32. My little sister getting ready to be 18. So it's a 14-year difference in between us. That's my child.
Yeah.
So she's making my nerves bad. She's making my fucking nerves bad. But nonetheless, it's really just been like that this week. So making sure she had everything she needed. My mom making sure that we had everything for after her graduation. Because my mom has to go teach. After her graduation, she couldn't get out of the cohort for the ladies she is to work with. So really, it's been a lot of me being playing all the roles: mom, CEO, sister, all that shit. Yeah, I'm not tired, stressed or nothing. Yeah, life, and I can say life is life, but there's nothing to complain about as far as that shit is concerned.
I said wife, not life.
Oh yeah, wife. Yeah, that shit,
that's a given.
That nigga, right? Yeah, just normal people shit, just doing normal nigga shit. Yeah. How the fuck is y'all week? We don't be asking y'all. How the fuck y'all week? Let's give them a second. Don't... Okay, that was that. Okay. Damn. All right. My bad. I thought we were celebrating that. I thought that. No. All right. Okay. Make sure y'all comment below and let us know what the fuck was going on with y'all week. Because we want to know. We going to give y'all the Dora Explorer moment where Dora be like, what was your favorite part? That was mine too. Yeah, that was mine too. Yeah. So we gonna see what y'all.
Niggas do not be talking back. That's why I don't be giving them space.
And that's why I'm trying to figure out. Are y'all okay?
Some TikTok. They talk to us more over there.
Yeah, TikTok is very actually.
So anybody that came over here. So if anybody from TikTok is watching this, YouTube.
Hi, Bookie.
Hey,
what's up with your sexy
y'all are
ass?
Our favorites.
Literally, I think TikTok is probably our most communicative platform. Yeah.
But they don't be talking, so y'all about to be off the list.
Ooh, y'all gonna get this on. Look how fast that happened. You came in and now you gotta get the fuck
y'all
out.
Not talking to us, and I need communication.
I thought I had saved the comments from. We had a video that went pretty viral over on TikTok, and there were a lot of people commenting, and I thought I had the comments saved in my phone, but I think I might have got rid of them the other day when I was trying to make storage for all the other things. But really, shout out to y'all for real. All of the support that we be receiving, that's literally how this podcast, this platform continues to grow. So shout out to y'all and all of the support, specifically to those people over there on TikTok. We love y'all down. Make sure that you follow all of the other independent Black pods that you see us repost. Make sure you go follow Deshaun from the last episode. We love y'all. You ready to get into this topic?
We have comments on our Spotify.
Spotify too, yeah.
Shout out to Gabby. She's from TikTok. Shout out to you, girl.
Hey, Gabby girl.
And then D_Greenlee. Shout out to you.
What's up, Miss Gabby?
I don't know if that's a guy or a woman.
Okay, what's up, Miss Person? Just go Miss Person.
And then, yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, we fuck with y'all. We love y'all. Make sure that y'all continue to comment on Spotify, Apple. Make sure that you rate all that. Like we real life
trying to see where y'all was at, but I can't.
We need to get up on the charts, like top 10. I don't know who the fuck keeping Joe Rogan in business, but stop.
You know who it is.
Well, stop before I whoop your motherfucking ass. I don't ask for much. Well, I ask for a lot, but that's beside the fucking point.
As you should.
At 10.
Because you deserve.
Yeah, and that's pussy popping ass period. Whew, paying for proximity. Now, the reason why this came up is because I started thinking the other day about some of the spaces and places that I've been in my professional life, specifically like podcasting, public speaking, all of those different things, and how there's only been maybe like 1 or 2 spaces where I've actually like paid either like a membership fee or I paid any type of like dues or whatever to be there. But a lot of the spaces, community, like building community wise, has always just been off of merit or talent, skill set. And I was thinking about how many communities at this point in time now are always like, pay this membership fee and get access to, like all these events that we have each month. And while I think that is great, I think it takes the genuine, like the authenticity out of, building certain things, because I feel like once you pay to be in a certain space, it changes how people care for you. Like unfortunately it's not a like a medical space or like a public space where like bedside manner is super important.
You can only get close to me if you pay.
Yeah, and I feel like that also changes the way that people handle you. Like you paid to be here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So while
take it seriously.
Yeah, but while I can offer you all of these services and whatnot, when I build with you because you've paid to be here, for me personally, it infringes on my ability to be your friend.
Yeah.
Like I don't ever take the opportunity. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you've paid to be in proximity of me the first time, there's a very slim chance of us ever developing any type of like personal relationship because you've paid. And so I look at you as somebody who supports me. I look at you as somebody who is more interested in what I have to offer based on what you see on social media and things like that. I feel like if you didn't take the time, or if we didn't, I can't just put the onus on that person. If we didn't take the time
to establish really, something outside of that,
and get to know each other.
Yeah. It's only ever going to be business for real.
And that's it. And it's clip. Like no more, no less. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel like once people start paying for your services, it can get a little tricky, especially when there are so many like spaces where you can network for free in a sense. Yeah. And like develop partnerships. But I honestly feel like in a lot of cases, there does need to be a separation between friendship and business at times. Like, I feel like we do really good with it because we've already established that friendship and we're like very aware of what's going on. But somebody coming in the gate and trying to do business first, then try to be your friend is kind of, it's a sticky situation. Or if you do develop a friendship with somebody and it's never been like, you've never really talked about your goals and aspirations. It's kind of like how can I really sit up here and talk to you about stuff like that? Like, that's not the type of friendship we on.
And I also pay attention to how soon that comes up in conversation too. Because,
like, is it right out the gate? Because then it's like, oh, you came over here.
Right. Because you don't have the money to pay for the service. You're trying to get in for free. Yeah. I peep shit like that. Because the last thing I ever want to do is to do what I've done in the past where I develop friendships with people thinking that this is a genuine thing. And then you turn the fuck around and now you feel me, doing 99% of the work on whatever the fuck you got going on. It just, and it's primarily triggering for me thinking about when I first got into like a lot of different spaces. I'm just like, hey, the
spaces that you've been in leading up to now has been like a
it's been a hard it's been a hard fucking pill to swallow. It was for a very long time, but once you develop that certain level of like discernment in it, you just kind of like, nah, bitch, like I see what you're trying to do, nigga. No.
And I feel like that was like a big thing when we first started, like even before we started really getting serious about starting this.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I didn't want you to feel like that was my main goal. Like, that was never my goal. Like, the way that we started our friendship was outside of the podcast realm, and was like very like organic. I feel like we knew of each other, but we weren't on that type of level. So to set that basis anyway, because we could have developed a friendship within that realm, but we were like, we were so doing it outside
from it. Yeah, we were removed from that shit too. Like, by the time you and I had met, we was like, "Hey, yo, I really don't even want to podcast." No,
I was so over. I was so over it. I was like, you know what, like, yeah.
But then we noticed it was a skill thing. It was you have this technical skill and I have this marketing skill. We need to stop trying to do this shit separately and do this shit together. And I think that that's also important about when you pay for proximity too, right? Like, I'm not paying to be on your fucking podcast. I'm not paying to be on your web show.
I think that's so weird to have. There will be people where they're like, oh, do you want to be a guest on my show? And you're trying to get people in. But then when they, like, I saw it on one show. I was like, okay, this show seems decent. Let me see, like, how they go about getting guests. And it was just like, yeah, you have to pay a fee. And I was like, bitch.
Yeah, like,
are you okay? Like, you're like, yeah, they have a lot of like skill set, and it was a solo pod. Yeah. So I guess I don't get it. Mm-mm. No, I can't even do the Libra thing where I was like, I get it. No, I don't fucking get it.
No,
I would never charge anybody to come over here and pod with us. And I honestly feel like the people that we want to have on the show would never ask us to pay them anything. Like, because it's not that type of show.
Ad space. Like, if you're paying for airspace, that's something totally different.
Like, that's business right there. Like, I'm taking up some of your time.
And even if you wanted to come onto a show like this or onto anybody's show and promote what you have going on, you need to say that in the email or the DM specific. I prefer email. I think DMs are very unprofessional. You need to email the person and outright say what the fuck you're looking to do.
Like, don't come on thinking that, like, you fit the bill, and then when you come on there, it's something totally different than what the host is trying to do.
I've witnessed on other shows where people have come on, they've done the legwork of like campaigning to get into a certain space, and then they get into the space, and then all they want to do is talk about, well, yeah, you know, my album this, and like this what I got what I've been working on, and this and this, and it's like,
that's why we don't have artists.
I don't want anybody. I don't want artists, authors, none of that shit. If you're gonna come on here and primarily just talk about what you have going on, there is a time and a place, and anybody who has done anything like podcast related, anything, whether it be like web shows, social media, that when you've been doing this for a while, that there's a flow to everything. To just blatantly jump on the camera and be like, hey guys, so this is my book, and this is my this, and this is my, it's just unprofessional as fuck. And it doesn't even sound right when it first graces people's ears. And so a lot of the time you'll hear us do like B-roll, or you'll even hear podcasts have some type of like B-roll or something at the front of their show, because it's not organic to just come out the gate and be like, and we doing this, and we doing that, and we doing this, and we doing that.
That's so weird.
Yeah, like, to not introduce yourself or nothing is kind of crazy, but it's not common. It happens more than y'all think it does. It gets cut out of a lot of people's shows because ain't nobody motherfucking doing that. Speaking of what we not doing, I was looking through the comments the other day on YouTube. It's always that motherfucking YouTube. And yet again, and I'm not bringing it up because somebody said anything about our weight. I'm bringing it up because it brings me to my next point.
They low-key did.
No, definitely. They brought up our weight. However, I'm bringing it up because the comment sparked the thought. So the person brought up, like, we should go to the gym, we should do whatever. Literally left the gym this morning.
It was on the short about having goals.
Yes.
And they were basically like, your goal should be the gym. Your goal should be eating some vegetables. And it's just like...
But that's the crazy part about it, is that we go to the gym, we do eat the vegetables. And so it got me to thinking that when you see somebody's physical appearance, don't assume their inability to perform. It bothers me when you see, like, I see big bitches bust splits all the time. Now, on a normal day, when I think
dropping it low harder than me,
I can't even get my legs to go all the way apart like that and hit it to the side.
They be hitting the pretzel shit on them.
You see what I'm saying? And so to have and people do it, I do it, everybody does it, to like be prejudgmental. But to get under, anybody's post or whatever the case may be, assuming
take 5 minutes out your day.
assuming that because we're big or because anybody for any reason can't do something. It's like, don't underestimate what I got the power to do. Like, don't think that I can't be flexible or that I can't do different things, and not just in physical appearances, but mentally as well. Like, I don't look at people and automatically assume their career or automatically assume what they do. So it's like, when you see somebody, don't just be like, oh, I bet she does such and such and such and such. Eat my ass. You feel me? Like, eat my ass. Why are you being weird?
Why are you being weird?
Most people are just fucking weirdos. That just got me to thinking, like, and it's mostly big people. Like, most people underestimate fat people specifically because it's like, oh, she has a bigger body. She's not able to do these things. I done seen big bitches busting down on the dance floor. I done seen big hoes climbing poles recently. I done seen big hoes driving trucks. I done seen all the shit that y'all claim that big people can't do. I've watched them do.
They be dancing and shit. They be having dance groups and shit.
All kinds of shit. Be choreographing the whole thing. I'm seeing a lot of background dancers.
I was about to say Beyonce's one of her dancers, the girl with the shortcut.
I know we ain't fucking with him right now, but Chris Brown got a plus size backup dancer.
A couple of them.
Yeah, a lot of people, like, y'all gotta chill. Like, y'all gotta fucking chill. Just because y'all see somebody big, or even when you see people real motherfucking little and assume they can't pick up shit or that they can't do nothing, they can't run fast. It's like, what the fuck is you?
I honestly feel like it just attributes to the fact that we're telling people to get a goal, and the people that are commenting are the people that don't have
no fucking goals
or don't have any type of aspirations, and it's just like, oh, you aspire to be a troll.
Yeah. And you're doing a really good job at it with your ugly ass. You look like
keep your ass away from me, because
go up under that bridge with your ugly ass.
Like, your comment is actually bringing more people in, so thanks. But like, bitch,
keep doing
find something that you interested in. I don't sit up here watching shit.
They interested in us. This whole fetishizing the big women, and we've talked about it before, and I'm not gonna go down a deep like rabbit hole in it, but the way that y'all love to like fucking talk about fat people, but in the same breath be fucking the shit out of them behind closed doors is so strange to me.
Every big bitch that you've ever loved comes back and tries to like, basically and does you dirty after you spill your heart out to them. Because fuck is wrong with you?
Y'all niggas is weird.
You don't even deserve to be in the same room.
You definitely don't deserve this golden cooch. This brownstone pussy. You don't deserve that. This New York City high-rise brownstone puss right here. You don't deserve none of that. Fuck you. Real slim. I ain't even got nothing. I ain't got nobody to cuss out this week, but you can eat this puss right here. Lick it. All get the IUD metal. All this shit up in there. Get a copper taste. Eat this puss, you raggedy bitch.
She wouldn't even let you that close.
I really would. If you tried to put your mouth by my cooch, I would call Olivia Benson so fast. Somebody get Elliot on the phone.
And also with being fat, we're also accomplished though. So it's like, again, going back to, you're sitting up here commenting on our weight, but we've accomplished so much. You're commenting on us doing on a podcast, and you would never speak your mind on a public platform. You would never sit up here and set up or learn to set up all this fucking shit in the background that you can't even fucking see.
No,
you would never take the time to accomplish those fucking goals that you have had on your mind for years. But yet we're up here accomplishing our goals daily. So,
so
I
when
think
you
you really need to like,
when you put fat on it, make sure you put accomplished. Like, put fat with a degree.
Fat co-founder.
Fat making a lot of money. Fat co-founder. Make sure you put fat community leader.
Fat entrepreneur.
Yeah, fat Reiki practitioner. Fat chakra practitioner. Fat mom. Fat wife. Fat successful woman. Fat woman who pays her own bills.
Fat business owner.
Fat business. Make sure that you put, when you put fat, make sure you put the accolade behind it. Cause like, I'm not gonna forget the fact that I'm fat. The fact that I can do all this with this big ass body says more than anything, because you, or in your lightest times, on your lightest day, couldn't do what I've done on my heaviest. So, I mean, do with that what you will. You could be upset at your big ass mama because she don't have no motherfucking goals either. Her goal was to fuck your father, and look how that turned out.
They're usually the ones with the big moms.
You the only thing that she didn't accomplish in a long motherfucking time, and that is a sad thing to say.
And then the niggas be big too, talking about somebody big.
Now, don't get me wrong, because my big and your big, if you wasn't this luscious, I would understand why you feel that way too. I understand that you are shaped different, and no shade. It's just that when your booty cheeks is that little and your back is that big, I be trying to figure out why you be talking shit. Yeah, why your legs real little like that, and it's barely holding your big ass up at the top, and you talking about me.
When you get that corner chin. Yeah. When you got that Cornish hen and they got that little piece right there. That's okay, what your booty look like. You got Peter Griffin. Your booty look like Peter Griffin's.
Yeah, you got a monster truck top with them little Prius wheels. That's what you got going on. You just mad you're not a 4x4 like this big ram right here. That's okay. It's not everybody can be a big ram like me. Everybody can't be this Expedition, this Escalade. Everybody can't have that big old juicy ass. Everybody, I get it. I would be upset if I didn't wake up with a big juicy fat old succulent ass every motherfucking day too. If I had to wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I'm a bitch, I would be. I see why you do the things you do. Wake up at me like, damn, I'm a bitch again.
I'm gonna tell her.
Yeah, that's what it be. But it's okay. Mm-hmm. It's okay to choose a bitch. Everybody I know is worth knowing. Community and networking. This is more so just, I just want to say shout out to the homies, right? Shout out to everybody that it is that I know. Everybody has been accomplishing so much. And I don't think that people get their flowers enough publicly. Shout out to Jen for getting into law school. Shout out to you, Wookie. Shout out to Elle for being in nursing school. Shout out to Chaz. Oh. Shout out to who else? Taylor. Shout out to Taylor for all of her recent accomplishments. Shout out to Taylor's mom. Taylor's mom is doing it. She just opened up content creation like as a service. Shout out to her mom is the Bull City Chick, I believe, on Instagram. Make sure you follow her. Make sure that you follow us. Like all the accolades that we got going on. Make sure that you follow the Sacred Space Be More. Shut down a brick and mortar and still having the events. Still doing the thing. Still getting paid. Make sure you check out Eclectic Infusions. Amber has been posting so much more content. Like,
and one of her videos went viral. She said I had to take a whole day and process that and really reply back to everybody.
Yes, because
she is about to start opening orders up.
Nobody understands what it takes behind the scenes to have these moments, right? So to get the accomplishments, to get these accomplishments and to have these things, it's not no easy feat. Like, yo, shout out to my people, man. Shout out to everything that y'all are doing.
You were saying
Chaz for her promotion at work. She got her raise, all types of shit that's going on. Tyrell for going to the gym as much as he has and being consistent with that. The whole workout group, the whole fitness group, and how everybody has been showing up in so many different ways. The challenges that have been going on. We watching people be encouraged and to do so much, and to see Black people come together and just be who they are. Shout out to Taffy's homeboy. He's getting his BS in. Okay. I don't even know who the fuck Taff homeboy is, but she posted a picture. I'm like, yeah, friend, let's do it. Congratulations.
Shout out to who's the one that just got their doctorate?
Shout out to Professor T. Hell fucking yeah. She gonna be in DC too. Shout out to Professor T, man. Shout out to Shar. She got a birthday coming up. Hell yeah. It's a lot of shit that people don't receive the love for. If you had a birthday recently, any accomplishments, any reason to congratulate yourself. Did you just buy a car? Did you just get into school? Did you just drop out of school because you was doing too much? Did you quit that job? Did you leave that man? Did you cut that hair? Did you survive cancer? What do you got going on? What your family doing? What your mama doing? Share with us the love. Comment.
My mama just got a car. Shout out to my mom.
You better eat, cause who got a motherfucking? You got 4 wheels. You got them 4 wheels. Cause who ain't got 4 wheels now? You better stop playing. I'm the right motherfucking person to congratulate you. You tell me some small shit, girl. I was able to feed myself. Cause who fed themselves today? You did.
Let's go get 2 shorties.
Cause you did, bitch. Let's go get us a drink. You better stop playing. I don't even remember what the fuck you called me about the other day. Happy about it. I just started screaming on the phone. I don't even fucking remember. Just excited.
I don't remember either.
Girl, I just be excited to be excited. For my friends, for my family, for total fucking strangers. Yes. Because your celebration does not interfere with my celebrations at all. I don't give a fuck if you graduate from college on the same day I did. You go to your graduation, I'm going to go to mine. We're going to find a way to turn up together. Even if we just got to do it on the phone.
Yes.
Never let your accolades, your congratulations get in the way of you being able to congratulate other people. I've had so many amazing things happen in my life recently. Very fucking proud of myself. And still, I can show up for my fucking people.
Yes.
Show up for your people, man. Everybody that I know is worth knowing. Make sure that y'all be around some people that are worth knowing. A lot of the reasons why friendships, professional relationships, these things don't work out is because y'all are not supposed to be around each other anymore. We're going to get into that a little deeper, in a little bit, but for real, certain shit just, sometimes you got to know when to just be
it's clip.
And that's it. Speaking of clip,
don't offer me no depression.
Don't offer, if you was sad,
if you are sad, okay, if you're going through something, I am at a point in my life where I cannot be a true comfort zone for really just the opposite sex. If you wasn't here before I got to this part, then you really I don't really have no type of space for you, and I feel like it's fair because like I'm just not at that point in my life where I can be an advocate for others. I'm trying to advocate for myself more. Yeah. So if your ass is sad, keep them raggedy ass dick pictures to yourself. I don't want that. Yeah. Because now I'm looking at you like,
are you sad or
are you sad or are you horny? And I get it. Sometimes when you're sad, like you get horny, like you get a little bit. But
beat that meat. Don't come over here trying to fuck me.
Because when you telling me about what's going on with you, and I'm truly not even like, it's not that I'm not showing up for you, but it's in like I hope you get through that. That's all I be having to offer is I hope that you get through that.
And while soul ties aren't 100% a thing, I still don't want your depressed ass on top of me or underneath me. Like you get to crying and shit, possibly. You get triggered by something we watching, or after we fucking, now you laying on the pillow telling me your problems. Like, shut up.
To think that I would sit up here after you just told me that you're going through something and you're still going through something, you would be like, and then you tell me about all these other things like in a slight way because I'm not asking for details,
right?
And then you send me like a dick picture or 2 or 3 a couple days later, and I'm just like, are your priorities in order? Can you stop talking to me?
I've witnessed niggas do it.
Because when I'm sad, I'm just like, I don't want nothing to do with that.
I've witnessed niggas do it in real time. Be sad 1 minute, and then by the end of the conversation, like, so is you coming over to suck this dick? And it's like, you need help. You need to go see a therapist.
I don't want them ties.
Mm-mm. I don't want nobody sad around me right now any fucking way. Like, you could be sad for a little bit. You could be sad about something. But to just be like sad in general, like this is your depression season. It's too hot outside. I'm going to the gym. The dopamine is rushing too much into my brain at a successful rate for me to even remotely give a fuck about you being sad right now. Like, I'm going to be real with you. I would be the worst person to tell me about a problem right now.
And to be honest, I feel like it's fair. I feel like both of us had truly showed up for people in like strenuous type of ways, and it's about time that we give it to ourselves. So for other people that I specifically have not known for that long, and you like dishing this out to me, and I didn't give you, I've never made it that type of space.
Yeah,
that's really my issue. We've never laid that type of foundation.
I think it's great that you think that much of a person to feel comfortable enough, but at the same token, I also feel like when you go sharing your problems with people, that's why I always say you got to be careful when you ask somebody how are they or how their day is going, because you have to be prepared for that person to tell you if something's really not okay.
And then that's when I turn around and I'm be like, oh, like, well, did you like let your like, what's your support system like? Yeah, that's where I'm going into, because that's not me. That's not me. And I'm gonna let you know, like, I'm not that person by asking that. Like, so how are you like reaching out to your support system? Because like, you know, like, I'm trying to figure out what now I'm really trying to figure out, like, am I about to like befriend or fuck with a person that don't got nobody outside? Because I've been through that already and I don't want it no more.
I be hitting niggas with this.
I've been through messing with somebody that did not truly have a strong foundation. Yeah. And that shit or strong. You gotta have one. You gotta have one outside of me, baby.
I'm not talking about 1 or 2 people. You need about 6, 7. Like,
you need a village.
I need to be the last motherfucker you call. Because I'm not in a space right now to show up even for open people. I'm not in a space to that. My schedule in itself is so compact with things. Like, I got a lot going on to the point where you can't call me. Yeah. And I love it. I prefer it that way. I am so okay with not being the person. I don't want to be your strong friend. Yeah. I don't like being the strong friend. I don't like to be the friend that know every fucking thing. Go get you another strong friend. This bitch is only trying to be strong in fitness. I'm done being the one that you can rely on. I know it's a lot to lean on, baby, but don't lean on me. I'm not a bridge. Okay.
I know these shoulders and arms look strong, but not for you.
This for making macaroni and cheese. This is not for your comfort nor your safety.
This for my community that I have established before.
This for some hoes.
The selfish season.
Yeah, this is the arm for the hoes. If the hoes want to lay on me, tell me they problems big, I'm just having and want to rub my titty a little bit. That's what that's for.
Because this like we talked about before, we are not that safe space for men.
I'm not that safe space for no fucking babe. Go talk to your big ass mama.
That's fair.
Go talk to your big ass mama. Go talk to your fucking homeboys. Don't talk to me. Especially if you're a man. Fuck is you talking to me for? You don't even like me. Fuck is you talking to me for?
Yeah.
Eat that ass.
I hope that your support system got your back. I hope that you start developing one, because it ain't me.
Speaking of niggas who need a support system, fuck Offset.
How fucking dare you ask for fucking spousal support from a woman that's taking care of your 3 fucking kids?
Out of the 6 that you have.
You mad at her because she living her motherfucking life. And you thought she was going to stick around. When a nigga think that a bitch about to stay around forever, it is such a traumatic, like, their whole world turns up. The men, their whole world turns upside down.
I'm not worried about their trauma. Fuck their trauma.
No, but what I'm saying is that's why he's doing that shit. He didn't think that she was leaving.
Honestly,
y'all need to truly, like, if you anywhere in your mind is just like, if I don't get my shit together, this bitch is gonna leave me. Like, act like she actually told you that she's leaving. Get it the fuck together.
They don't believe bitches any fucking way.
It's cool. Honestly, cool. I'm glad that a lot of women are showing y'all that they not about to do this with y'all.
In this Cardi B situation, I don't even think that he's doing it because he didn't think that she would leave. I honestly think that he's strapped for cash. Now, you shouldn't be having been in the hottest group. I'll say it. Like, one of the hottest trios of hip hop at any fucking point. Yeah. However, I feel like Offset was the one member, right? Because they thought it was Takeoff at a point that didn't have this like successful foundation, but Takeoff was an amazing producer. Yeah. So when he wasn't on songs, Takeoff was producing music for not just like other hip hop artists. Takeoff had his hands in several things, and then Quavo's everywhere and nowhere. Quavo was in the R&B section and the pop section and whatnot, and I feel like Quavo has enough like tenacity, enough charisma to just kind of be him for real. The thing that bothers me the most about Offset is the fact that you are a father to 3 other children. And so
outside of the 3 that you already had.
Why the fuck do you want spousal? Go get a job, nigga. You're
you
Offset.
You ain't asking none of them for fucking spousal support.
Offset can dance. Y'all ever seen Offset dance? Offset can cut a fucking rug. That nigga can hit a jig.
He need to take his ass on Streaming University. Yeah, since your ass was sitting up there with Casanat.
He's very popular. Like, I don't understand. If marketing hat on, right? Marketing hat on. If I was Offset, I would go the creator route. I would start making content. Highly fucking infectious personality.
That was one of Casanat's like biggest like.
Yes, because he's entertaining. I will not sit here and say that Offset is not entertaining. I think that motherfucker is hilarious as fuck. I think he's hilarious, and I think that he's multi-talented. Like I said, the motherfucker could cut a jig, and he's actually has some really good songs. Ric Flair Drip is my shit, or Ric Flair, that's my shit. And so the fact that you are asking this woman for money almost makes me feel like you didn't allocate your funds correctly.
You're not being responsible.
You're not being responsible. You didn't set yourself up. Now, I'm pretty sure you got some rental properties. Pretty sure that you have, like some real estate things that I'm hoping. And I'm hoping that you also have investments and an accountant. I just think that this is one of those moves where he's just being spiteful. I don't think it has anything to do with whether she left or not. I think this is one of them things where he's like, I know she got a motherfucking career. I know that she made, some bread while we was together. I was on a couple songs. I saw the motherfucking checks come in. Why should I have to go work when I could just fuck hoes and get a check from her every month? That's how I'm looking at it.
Women start making these niggas sign prenups when you know that you're a talented
and non-disclosure agreements in your marriage.
Responsible.
Yes.
When you are financially responsible, entrepreneur, businesswoman, talented, whatever the fuck, make these niggas
a prenup and a postnup. We not doing that.
Prenup and a postnut before the postnut, and you realize that you fucked up.
No, for real, because it's all fun and games until you don't have no fucking money. It's all fucking games until you don't have, like you said, you don't have your bitch no more. Like, you don't have these things. And so I don't think a lot of people tell women, like, make sure that you got your ducks in a row. Make sure you got, all your shit. For niggas too, make sure you got your ducks in a row. In the event that your bitch leave, you need to be able to take care of your fucking self. Because most times,
because that's what the fuck y'all supposed to do anyway.
Not even just
as
that,
adults,
most times,
as adults,
yes,
nigga.
But most times in relationships, women handle the smaller expenses.
Mm-hmm. Groceries.
Put that money to the side, my nigga. Like, I know that you feeling frivolous, but it's not like the signs of your relationship ending wasn't there. Like, you was cheating, you was doing all kinds of shit, you was fucking hoes. Apparently, didn't you like get a bitch pregnant or something? Like, it was a lot. And while I understand Cardi B not leaving in the beginning because you married, you want to work shit out, that's her business. When Belcalis told you that she was gone, you should have started putting shit in order to either, one, get you a new bitch immediately, Or my absolute fucking favorite, make sure that your shit was set in stone.
Solidified.
The minute that you start fucking other bitches and being like, I'm putting my relationship at risk, make sure that you got your ducks in a row to the point where you're not asking your bitch for bread after the fact, and vice versa. When you separate from a person, separate yourself completely. Stay at home moms, all that shit. Like, baby, please make sure that you got a little money in the tuck, because that nigga can flip a switch at any heart. But I found out the other fucking day, one of the stay at home moms that I be watching online get like $30 a day or some shit like that to like live her life, which only allocates to like $400 or $500 a month. I'm sorry. You're a grown ass woman with an allowance.
Start taking a little bit of money out his account.
A lot of them don't have access to that shit though. Like, this is what a lot of people don't talk about. That's why I'm like, when people glorify,
grocery store
it don't matter. He might be cash apping or sending her men are not as trusting with their money as they used to be, and rightfully fucking
and that's
so.
Fair. Yeah,
because you send the bitch to the supermarket for motherfucking groceries. This bitch come back with an iPad. That's not what I sent you to the store for. I would be mad too. As somebody who has played the role of husband in certain situations, you give a bitch a card and she come back with some shit you ain't need. Why? Where did you get a teacup pig from? Give me my shit. What do you mean we going to Hawaii next week? What do you mean you booked the whole vacation on my shit? How did you know I got plans? I as much as I want to do with that shit to my husband, as much as I want to do that shit to my husband, I know for a fact that would stress him all the way the fuck out. And so I don't do those things. Don't touch nobody else's money when it's not your money. But when you tell somebody that you are going to handle all of the responsibilities for their life, that includes their entertainment. Break my bitch off some bread and stop playing. For the stay-at-home dads, break him off some bread so he can go cut up with his homeboys. And
shout out to the stay-at-home.
Shout out to the stay-at-home dad. I saw my favorite little white man on the TikTok. You know, I only got about 2 or 3 y'all. My favorite little white boy on the TikTok, he takes such good care of his household. His wife is a nurse. She make a shit ton of money. She one of them super nurses. She make a shit ton of money. He just be home with the motherfucking 3 kids.
I feel like when people have stay-at-home dads, or if you were raised by a single father, you definitely have a different appreciation for men, even though you can still hate them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you definitely, like, when you see a man actually doing what domestic the fuck shit a man says that he's gonna do, you're like...
Because to your point, you're still an adult. And so that's why it be tripping me out when men don't have basic skills. When anybody doesn't have a basic skill set, because I've said this before about when women don't know how to cook. I think that it's a gender stereotype where men think that they don't have to have certain life skills, and growing up, a lot of little boys aren't taught the life skills, and so they get older and they eat out all the fucking time, or they have to teach themselves these things. And by that time, I'm not saying it's too late, but like that motherfucker that missed out on years of being able to make green beans and shit from scratch. Like, help a nigga out. If you have a son, it's not gay to get him a kitchen set. If you have a son, it's not gay to get him a vacuum cleaner set. Like, why the little motherfucker can't learn to clean the fuck up?
Tell him to sweep up the kitchen.
Like, wash a dish. Show him how to wash his clothes correctly.
Especially them clothes.
Because niggas be walking around wearing the same jeans that they had. Them a myriad jeans, that the 1 or 2 pairs that he got during his tax season, he don't wash them because he don't know how to. And so they smell little
musty because it's been raining.
That butt stitch in the back, that shit is dookie. It's nasty at this point. He stink. You fucking stink. Stop that. Y'all is nasty. Little nasty motherfuckers.
Oh, also shout out to Cardi, because she's also going the spiritual route. She said, fuck this shit. I'm going to get my justice. Yeah. Because, again, why the fuck would you request spousal support when she has 3 kids that she has to take care of?
Belcalis Almanzar. You better leave her alone. That shit alone, they said you say her name 3 times, your couch will start floating. You better stop fucking with her. You better stop fucking with her. You could tell Cardi B is blessed. You could tell just from the anointing that she's had over her life from the time she was on Love and Hip Hop. Her career did not have to go the route that it did. Bodak Yellow could have been a flop.
You know how many people that have had those little bit of moments on Love and Hip Hop and are not successful, even the ones that are supposedly successful, and these niggas and bitches is not successful. Like, at all. I want y'all to stop hyping Rashida up.
That's a whole. I could cuss that bitch out next episode. And Kirk. She stressed me. They stressed me the fuck out. Just they're not stupidity alone,
and they are not like.
They up there with Jim Jones and Chrissy for me.
I guess they successful in their own heads, but like,
I mean, if you're able to open up a storefront, you're able to do these things. Like, yes, to Atlanta standard, y'all eating it up. But if you really look at the large scope,
so it's kind of like a.
That's what I'm saying. Large scope,
regular ass nigga. You doing regular Atlanta shit.
No, what are you regular nigga shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not knocking
She pissed me off when she didn't hear K Michelle out about her getting abused. She done pissed me off since then.
Oh, Rashida was pissing me off way before then, when she was chewing on people bubblegum and doing all other types of stuff. Rashida has always pissed me off because I've always felt like she's just been too fucking old to do everything that she be doing. Like, she be missing her mark by like 15 years. Rashida is the B. Simone of Love and Hip Hop. Like, the same disdain I have for B. Simone
of that generation.
Yeah, is the same disdain I have for Rashida.
That one person that just won't grow up because you feel like you behind.
That man had a baby on you in your marriage. You should have killed him. You should have unalived him.
But you stick beside him, and that's why she ain't got no
friends. You should have gave him a homemade vasectomy.
She ain't got no friends. Or recommendations.
Yes. Oh my God. Can I get some squink squink? You better stop playing. Tonka wonka womp. Y'all better follow Darius King. Stop playing. Y'all better follow him. That's one of my recommendations. I found. I shit you not. I came across him maybe like 3 or 4 days ago, and that is my favorite. Hey, Stunka Kunka Wonka. Girl, that is my baby. I love him down. Make sure that you follow him, and make sure that y'all follow Sketchy Food Reviews. When I tell y'all that's my show, I be hoping that it come on at like 10 o'clock at night when I'm in the bed, freshly high, rub my feet together, got my bag of popcorn. Girl, Sketchy Food Reviews, the guy and his mother, the editing on that shit is so good. But the way they go to these sketchy places and eat that fucking food, I love when the mama got to pull her bag out. She be like, where my bag? And then she spit in the bag, and then she got to take the Pepto-Bismol. Y'all just gotta watch it. Darius King and Sketchy Food Reviews is my two, like, content recommendations. The other recommendation is something I'm currently watching on Hulu. It's old as fuck. It's like 4 years old, and it's slow, but I know that when it finally catch up, it's gonna be a force to fuck with, because it's got my bitch in it. It's got the white bitch with the crazy face. I can't remember her name, and it's like real scrunched up like that. It's called 9 Perfect Strangers. The show starts of them going to this retreat. Nicole Kidman with her skin.
They said she's a bitch for real.
I believe it. She looked like a bitch on the show, but she, you know what she could do? Act that ass off. Nicole Kidman can act her little bit of butt off.
Melissa McCarthy on there?
Yes, and she plays an author. And girl, it's just really good. It's a really good show, but it's slow. I'm on episode like 3, and I'm like, get to the fucking point. Do people start dying or what? Like, what's happening? Or is this going to be one of those shows where it's just a bunch of like hard truths? So I'm like, do I need these mushrooms and watch this? Or is this one of them things where I just get fried as fuck and like really delve into it? But I don't want to go looking at like spoilers and teasers and shit like that and then miss something. Yeah. So make sure y'all check out 9 Perfect Strangers. It's really good. And make sure y'all watch Sketchy Food Reviews and my Tonka Wonka Wonk on my fucking TikTok. Yes.
My book that I'm listening to right now, Can't Get Enough. Mm-hmm. This is Kennedy Ryan's 3rd book in her series.
Okay.
It's just go listen to it or read it.
Yeah.
It's out.
It's on what?
I'm listening to it on Audible. I think you could get it through the Libby app.
All right, we're gonna update the links. Make sure that y'all go keep a book in your life, fuck nigga. All right, we're gonna get through these main topics real quick, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here, knowing when to call it a quits.
In what regard?
And what listen, it just came out of hand, okay? Because y'all holding on to people, places, purposes, situations that no longer serve you. Mm-hmm. Get the fuck up out of this shit, baby. Get up out of it. Y'all do not have to stay in friendships. And we talked about this a little bit in a previous episode, but like really to drive it home, there are people who are holding on to shit for the sake of comfort because it's all you've known. It's because that's all who you've known for so long. You're not happy. You're not happy. And the only time you are happy is when the person is giving you a little bit of attention. Yeah. And if that means that y'all have to argue in order for you to get it, if that means that you have to bring up something that's going to hit below the belt in order to hurt them in order for you to get their attention, and that's how low you're willing to go in order to just be able to talk to that person, call it a quits. Mm-hmm. If the job is stressing you out more than what it's paying you, you need to quit your job. If it's getting to the point where you're in relationships with people, right? Friendships, whatever the case may be, and you find that they demeaning everything that you do, or they talking down on you, they demeaning your character, always talking shit. Like, I don't give a fuck if you've been friends with that person for 14 years.
It's time to let it go.
Up. Y'all are, and nobody wants to have those uncomfortable conversations of being like, oh, you know what, I don't feel like this is working for me anymore. Y'all are waiting until there's a big blow up in order for you to be able to get it all off your chest. Yeah, no. We don't have to do all that. We don't have to have it over a drink. We don't have to have this conversation over no weed. We can have a sober conversation and say, listen, right now, this situation that we got going on is not healthy for nobody. You gotta go. I got something in my eye. This shit is burning real fucking bad.
In my eye too.
Oh my God, the studio trying to kill us. It's something in this one eye. But it's just like, for real, I'm just watching y'all, like, people complaining on the internet, you know, people making up story times and all this. And when I say making up, I mean like telling a story, and it's these 50-part series. Like,
come on.
Just call it quits.
You should have clipped that quicker.
Yeah, like, what
and
the
I
fuck
get
are
that
we doing?
everybody isn't on that same path or like aware that maybe it's the best to let these people go, because sometimes you're just like, well, we've been through rough patches before, like, you know, we always work it out, right? Like, some of y'all are going through some serious shit, and you guys,
this is the roughest it's ever been, and y'all gotta be okay with the fact that so some shit just not long term. Like, some of this shit, 4 years is a long time. Some people are
only here for a reason.
For real, like 4 years is a long time, but it don't have to be 5. 17 years is a long time. You don't have to make it till 20 in order for you to call it a quit. No. You do not have to wait for a milestone moment for you to be like, let me go ahead and hang this shit up. You need to be okay with just experiencing shit.
I was about to say, some things are just experiences. And some things are just like here for a season. Some things are just here for a moment.
Literally, like that one moment. That one moment, if you go to let's say you go to a concert, the concert, you feel me, banging, it's a great time. That does not mean that you have to go to every fucking concert you don't even have the budget for that. Think about that like your emotions. You don't have the emotional budget to keep doing this shit over and over and over again. It's not a sound investment. There's no return on investment. You have no ROI. This person is not feeding into you. There are so many times where I have stuck my neck out for people who wouldn't even turn their neck for a second to make sure I was good. And I don't take that personally anymore. I just take it on the chin. Even when people do me dirty, people do me dirty every fucking day. I've had shit done to me dirty all the fucking time. It's not that I don't give a fuck. It's just like, bro, that's the experience, yo. Like, that's they showing you. Why the fuck do I have to keep asking somebody, who are you really? Tell me the truth. I need to know the truth. They showing you the truth. They're showing you. So what are we doing? No, hang that shit up.
And some people you don't even really need to know who they really are. Like,
they showing you who they really are. You like, showing
they don't need to define it for you.
No, baby.
Because they might not even see themselves as the true person that they actually are. So like,
you got one time to play in my fucking face. You got one time, and that's it. When I feel like you are undermining my intelligence, that's when I got to be like, you know what? Not only do you not fuck with me, you don't fuck with me to my core. Because
you think I'm a stupid bitch.
People know that, like, outright, my intelligence I hold near and dear to myself, like, truly. So when you start assaulting my intelligence, or you start trying to prove me wrong on purpose, knowing that I'm right, it's one thing to have an opinion, but when you start trying to pull up facts to defute what I've said, especially in realms in which you know I'm intelligent, like when it comes to this cannabis shit, don't argue with me on that. I can debate with you all day long. We could talk about it. We can have, you feel me, like, great conversation, but it's not for you to try to challenge me on a motherfucking thing. Like, the minute you start to insult my you start doing, man, go take it up the block. This podcast shit, take it up the block. This mom shit, take it up the block. Like, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not. And I'll tell a motherfucking man or woman, child, bitch, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not. When it comes to this business shit, again, we can have discourse. We can go back and forth if necessary. But at the end, we're going to agree to disagree. Mm-hmm. You can have the last word. Like, I'm not one of the people that be like, okay, and bitch.
Because the shit really don't be that deep to keep going back and forth with somebody. It's just like a...
Especially when you start pulling up the heavy shit. Like, that's when I really started, you fat bitch, stupid bitch, dumb bitch. I'd be like...
That's not even heavy for real. I mean, I'm heavy.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, but that be the shit that usually make a person turn around and be like, oh, you thought you ate with that one. You would literally have to, like, talk about my kid. You would have to say something, like, truly hurtful for me to turn around and pistol whip you. Because if you think I'm turning around to cuss you the fuck out, you got another thing coming. You might... If you open up your mouth to talk slick to me, you better be prepared for an ass whooping. That's all it is to it. That's why I'm like, keep certain shit where it is. Like, keep it cute. Just let it rock, let it roll, and let it be that. Because the minute that you try to start trying to fight a motherfucker on something, or you try to start trying to prove it, girl, the lengths that motherfuckers will go to try to embarrass you or to try to do you dirty,
defame your character.
It don't be that deep. Good baby, go over there somewhere. Go fucking die. Go over there in the corner and die somewhere. Word to my mother. Because what the fuck is you doing, you stupid bitch?
Word to Allah.
We love y'all. We got information for the people?
Be Be your best self at all times.
And if a motherfucker
even
play
when
with
you laying in the bed, that's your best self because you resting, right?
Yeah. And if a motherfucker play with you, turn around and pistol whip him.
Get that spumante bottle
and crack a bit. I think I got some spumante in the house. I'm gonna go home and finish it, and I'm gonna crack a bitch just for you. Ladies.